Boise State University is a thriving public university in the heart of Boise, Idaho. It's known for various different reasons, including the famous Smurf turf and its unique raptor biology degree. However, there is another aspect of campus that is readily associated with the university. From mid-October all the way through April, students and staff attempt to share the campus with hundreds of geese, but sometimes it can feel more like a battle for space. This is Goosemageddon.
So I'm Heidi Ware Carlisle, and I'm the Education Director for the Intermountain Bird Observatory. The geese here on campus, we have a mix of two different subspecies. One is the lesser Canada goose, and it's visiting us right now because it's winter time. So this is a species that is here in the winter and then they're migratory, so they're going to leave soon. Then we have the other subspecies, the greater Canada goose, that is here year-round, and that's the species that nests in city parks in Boise.
So why are the geese so attracted to Boise State's campus? Several popular rumors and myths claim that the geese are attracted to the bright blue football field, thinking that it is a giant lake where they can rest. However, this is not the case.
The story goes that we brought greater Canada geese into the Boise Valley because they're not migratory, and people wanted a goose that they could hunt year-round for food. So we transported them here for hunting, and then nowadays not that many people hunt them, especially in city limits. So their numbers have definitely been increasing over time.
Now that the river's running higher, the grasses will start to grow on the bottom of the river, and they will feed on them quite a bit. This time of the year they're mating up, they're building their nest and getting ready to lay their eggs. You'll see a lot of geese this time of year. Once they lay their eggs, they take their young down to the river, and you won't see as many geese because they'll spend a good bit of time in the river. After the goslings get bigger, they bring them back up, show them where the food is, and it gets imprinted in their brain, and they'll be back year after year after year.
And while having a few extra goslings around campus may not seem like a big deal, many students and staff members have encountered problems trying to live alongside the geese.
The goose poop is a real issue. It gets on people's feet, gets tracked in the buildings, dries in the carpet, and then kind of like gets in the air, and it can be a respiratory problems for people that aren't really healthy. Same thing with what they leave in the grass. You might not notice it, but there is a ton of goose poo in the grass. The landscape crews are working in it, the students are relaxing in the turf and not even knowing it's there. So
let me just say, I thought I knew annoying birds because I'm from California and there's seagulls like everywhere, and those things like poop everywhere. But here's the thing, geese are even worse. It's like their own species who just walk around and get in your way and hiss at you, and they poop even more. And I can't tell you, these Converse have poop on them. All my other boots and shoes have like poop on them. It makes me very upset.
Another problem with the geese is they're really hard on the grass. They don't have teeth to like tear like we do, so they grab the grass and rip it, and when they rip it, only part of it gets eaten and the rest of it gets dropped back down, so they're really tough on the grass.
Are there any solutions to the geese problem?
We've applied retardants to the turf. We've tried fake wooden cutout coyotes. They eat right next to them after about a day of that. They're not bothered by that. And we've tried just chasing them, and chasing them seems to be the thing that keeps them moving, but they come right back as soon as we're not around. So there's really not much control. We have tried spraying the fruit trees, the crabapple trees and the pear trees that drop fruit that they eat, and that's kind of successful, but that's like a midsummer thing.
They're a native species. Yes, we brought in this other subspecies that's not native. But to me, we did it, so I don't feel like we can be mad at the geese for what they're doing. We plant grass, that's their very favorite food. And then they love nesting on buildings, and we've built buildings that are perfect for them. So I don't really think it's the goose's fault. There's ways to create habitat that geese don't like, but we haven't done that yet. So as far as I'm concerned, it's kind of on humans and us to take responsibility. Like, well, if we don't want geese, then we need to change the habitat to be something else that geese don't like.